Mark 7, 1 through 23 says this: One day some Pharisees and teachers of religious law arrived from Jerusalem to see Jesus. They noticed that some of the disciples failed to follow the Jewish ritual of hand washing before eating. The Jews, especially Pharisees, do not eat until they have poured water over their cupped hands, as required by their ancient tradition. Similarly, they don't eat anything from the market unless they immerse their hands in water. But this is one of the many traditions they clung to, such as their ceremonial washing of cups, pitchers, and kettles. So the Pharisees and teachers of religious law asked him, "Why don't your disciples of our age-old tradition, why do they eat without performing the hand-washing ceremony?" Jesus responded, "You hypocrites! Isaiah was right when he prophesied about you, for he wrote, 'These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They worship in vain, for they teach man-made doctrine as ideas from God. They teach doctrine of man as commandment of God. For you ignore God's law and substitute your own tradition.'" Then he said, "You skillfully sidestep God's law in order to hold on to your own tradition. For instance, Moses gave you this law from God: honor your father and mother. Anyone who speaks disrespectfully of father or mother must be put to death. But you say it is all right for people to say to their parents, 'Sorry, I can't help you, for I have vowed to give to God what I would have given to you.' In this way, you let them disregard their needy parents, and so you cancel the word of God in order to hand down your own tradition." This is only one example among many others. Then Jesus called to the crowds and said, "Come and hear, all of you who listen," he said, "and try to understand. It's not what goes into your body that defiles you. You are defiled by what comes out from your heart." Then Jesus went to the house to get away from the crowd, and his disciples asked him what he meant by the parable he had just used. "Don't you understand either?" he said. "Can't you see that the food you put into your body cannot defile you? Food doesn't go into your heart, but only passes through the stomach and then goes into the sewer." By saying this, he declared that every kind of food is acceptable in God's eyes. And then he added, "It is what comes from inside of you that defiles you. For from within, out of a person's heart, comes evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, greed, wickedness, deceit, lustful desires, envy, slander, pride, and foolishness. All these vile things come from within, and they are what defile you."